Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another installment in the iWish series. A series in which I investigate rather dubious tech products sold on various sites around the web just to see if they're any good. Most of the time they're not, but I like to buy this stuff so you don't have to. And the device that I'm going to be taking a look at today is pretty basic. There's not a whole lot going on here. We actually found this on a live stream, and I believe I laughed for a solid 5 minutes when I seen the listing. And you folks were having a good laugh with me, and you told me to purchase it to review on the channel, and that is what I have done. This phone also claims to have 4G with VoLTE, which, if you're not aware, Australia has just shut down the 3G network, which is a big deal, but they've been preparing to do it for quite a long time. But what we didn't know is that the Australian government is blocking phones that have VoLTE and 4G that would work perfectly fine here. They're IMEI blocking them, so they will not work here. So I'm interested to see if the device that I'm taking a look at today has VoLTE and 4G, and if it will actually work on any of our networks. Before I continue on any further, I'd just like to thank the folks displayed on screen right here for donating during that live stream when we found this, and also potentially putting it towards something else, which I haven't quite worked out if I want to purchase it or not. So massive thank you to you folks. I hope you'll enjoy this one. And I'm going to be taking a look at the listing in this video, so that may take up a decent chunk of the video. The usual timestamps are in the description, so you can skip to wherever you'd like to be in this one. So in today's one, we're taking a look at the i22 LTE 4G GSM 2G 1.77 inches mobile phone dual SIM cards, loud voice, Type-C, English keyboard, original unlock cell phone. Managed to say that all in one go. And currently it's selling for only $30.19 on AliExpress with free shipping. So I'll display SMOOREZ jank currency conversion chart on screen so you can get a rough idea of how much this would cost around the world, if this would work around the world. I don't know, but it claims to have 4G with VoLTE, so I'll be very surprised if it actually does have that. Now, the listing for this device is all over the place, so I'm just going to show you this image first, just to give you a good idea of where we're going with this one. It's made by HOSWN. That name is associated with the classic little brother, aka the walnut cracking phone, which, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up the top for you if you want to take a look at that. That was some great fun with that one. And the caption here says, "The gift of filial piety." What does that even mean? I have no clue what that means whatsoever, but it's supposedly easy to use and suitable for parents. And if you can also see there, it says insent SIM1 and insent SIM2. Not insert SIM1 and SIM2. That's okay. Also, there's a little fart cloud over there, just chilling. Just agree with all of these images that are in the listing. Push the envelope. Seiko grade seismic and anti-drop. I. Long-lasting standby. I. Large screen and big characters. I. Surging loud sound. I. Voice King broadcast. I1 touch dial. I. Bright light flashlight. They're supposed to be little lines to break the words, but they've just used a capital I and went, yep, that's good enough. But we're pushing envelopes, not red packets, which is good. You can also see that it looks like it's waterproof. It's definitely not going to be waterproof for $30 Australian. This is it. Every use brings surprises. 4G high definition rugged mobile phones specially developed for the majority of groups. See, 4G LTE, 4G full netcom, HD calls, HD screen, large fonts, rugged body, 3-proof fuselage. Good to see fuselage again. That means it's made properly. We've got a big horn. Loud and loud voice. Flashlight, one click to open. Voice King, voice broadcast, large battery, long battery life. Affection number, SOS for help. And large keys do not press. Large keys do not press. Okay, I won't. So I'll just look at the phone and hope it does things for me. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, beforehand, I said Seiko, which is a watch manufacturer that is advertised in this listing. No idea why. Once again, just agree with it. Sturdy 3-proof fuselage, comfortable feel, innovative technology and multiple processes to create low-key highlights the pure grip, delicate feel, rounded corners. Rounded corners. I don't know about you, but I don't see any rounded edges on that. Also, the big spurker on the back looks like a pasta strainer, to be fair. Also, there's no camera on this, so I won't be doing a camera test, but I would have imagined what the camera would have looked like if they had put one on this. Tough power. The inner texture of HOSWN is better? HOSWN? I have no idea. New curve 3-proof appearance design. The outer contour follows the principle of ergonomics, concave and convex structure. What are they talking about? I have no clue. Here it is. Seiko quality. Hardcore drop resistance. In strict accordance with Seiko protection standards, it can stand the test in any harsh environment, no matter what is the shock in life. It can resist hard and not be afraid of danger. And it's just breaking through like a solid piece of concrete there, just breaking straight through it. Now, if I did drop this little phone, it probably would still work, but it's not drop proof or anything like that. It's going to feel really cheap. Is it Seiko? I'd imagine it'd be called Seiko instead of Psycho. I'm not too sure. But it's got 3 defenses. Harsh environment, is not afraid of dust. Tested by strict protection standards. Tight structure design, not afraid of dust. With exquisite craftsmanship to create Seiko machine protection. Face the harsh environment. That has just been thrown onto the ground and breaking rocks, and I have no idea. The communication signal is strong. 4G full netcom, dual SIM, dual standby. VoLTE HD call can be made on the 3 networks of China Mobile, China Unicom, and China Telecom. Yes, it says China Telecom there, but as I said, I'm intrigued to see if it'll actually work on our networks, or if it'll get blocked straight away. Entertaining and living at the same time. Music playback cultivates sentiment. When I am alone, there is a voice that rings in my ears, so that parents are not alone. Listen to music in your free time and have a lot of fun. There's a voice that rings in my ears, so that parents are not alone and have fun? Okay. HOSWN, why choose HOSWN mobile phone? Strive for perfection, constantly improve something. That's right. Constantly improve something. That's the motto of their company. Strive for perfection. Constantly improve. Oh, something. Yes. Yes, indeed. So that's why you should choose HOSWN mobile. Is it HOSWN? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Now, why choose HOSWN? Old brand, good quality, simple and practical, suitable for all ages. Old brand, yeah, this is just an old brand, yeah, we don't exist. It's drop resistant, large screen, voice broadcast, one-click dialing, big horn, a flashlight. A flashlight, that's good. A large battery, 4G HD calling, and a TIPCA C interface. That's good to see. The sound is in your ears. The loudspeaker earpiece is loud. That's good to know. That'll be really fun to test. The use of two-way stereo surround speaker, noise-reducing microphone when achieving good sound quality. I see one speaker and one speaker only. Also, there's two little tiny cars going whee around the speaker in the background. And that's all of the images that I did want to show you from the listing. I can always link it in the description so you can go check it out yourselves, but you can just look up i22 on AliExpress and have a look through the strange images. But I think it's time to unbox this thing and take a good look at it and see exactly what it can do. Here's the package. Let's crack it open and take a look at our i22 4G in red. Of course I chose red, because red goes faster. Now there's actually something on the phone itself that I did see in the reviews, which is quite funny. And I'll show you that very soon. That's right. The box. The attention to detail is wonderful. Speed. Yes. Yes, you are. We've got a picture of the phone there and see red lines because of the speed. We do have TD-LTE there, i22 4G. Did I say 4G? Got the IMEI there. Feel free to check that up. Tell me if that corresponds with anything. And a whole bunch of Chinese, which I can't read, so that's not helpful. Nothing else around the box. This is extremely cheap. So let's see if this phone does say what it says in the reviews. So we get a Type-C USB cable, which is purple. Purple in there. That's kind of cool. The phone itself. And that's it. That was easy. For 30 bucks, I'm not expecting too much. And it does say it. It does say it. Have a look at this. It's just got VoLTE, just not HOSWN. It's a VoLTE or a VoLTE. It's extremely cheap. Wow. Oh, oh, the quality is amazing. They do have adhesive on this. They didn't quite adhere it in the factory. I'll just fix that for you. There you go, HOSWN. Didn't you say good quality in your listing? Yeah, that's fine. See, look, we put the pasta strainer back on there, on the big spurker. I want to know how much this weighs first. Probably like 70 grams, if that. Oh, it's 100 grams. Take the screen protector off to show our 1.77-inch display. Which, is that the same display on this Nokia phone? I think it is. It may be using the same guts as a Nokia. I wonder. Otherwise, we've got a carbon fiber texture just on the red there, which kind of actually does look pretty cool. The buttons themselves feel pretty mushy, but they will do. At the top of the phone, we have the LED. The entire thing's also made of plastic, if you were also wondering. The sides have a fake metal design with fake screws. It just says power there too. Type-C at the bottom, hole for a microphone. The other side is just the exact same thing. And yeah, on the back, we've got that carbon fiber. It's actually not carbon fiber, it's just the design of the plastic. Because yeah, all of this is just completely plastic. We've got the HOSWN branding there. HOSWN on the back, but VoLTE on the front. And inside, we get access to the battery. That is a big speaker. I'll call it a speaker just for now. And taking out the battery, it is a 4,800 milliamp hour battery in this. I don't think that's the case. It's a TML 5L. It looks like a knockoff BlackBerry battery. And then inside we have SIM 1 and SIM 2, both nano SIMs and a micro SD card slot. And yeah, it says VoLTE. Unless that's the brand there. So I'm going to put a Telstra SIM in this and see if it does pop up with anything. And I'll also put my micro SD card in and we can test this thing out and see what it can do. I don't expect the phone to do too much. It's just more the fact, does it have VoLTE? That's what we're wondering. All right, let's power on this thing. It's a welcome. Of course it's a welcome. See? Welcome. That sounded partially like a Nokia, but there's 4G. No service at the moment. It's not picking up with anything. That's not looking too good. I have a feeling Telstra's blocked this, so I might try Vodafone and see if that works. And the torch is powered on just by holding 0, and it's reasonably bright. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll do a torch test outside to show you all the quality of that. All right, doing the LED test for the HOSWN i22. Yeah, that's not bad for just one LED. See, look, no LED, LED, no LED, LED. Staring into the sun. That's actually not too bad for what it is, I'm not going to lie. The display, on the other hand, you can count the pixels. Just the viewing angles are pretty terrible, but what can you do for a 1.77-inch display? So going into menu, we have call log, contacts, messaging, multimedia, tools, calendar, alarm clock, files, and settings. That's it. Nothing much on here. So go call log, there's nothing here, can't do anything. Contacts, can it read it out to me or do anything? How is typing on this? Hello? This is a test. A tert P. Oops. You know what? It's actually not too bad to type on. The buttons are mushy, but they're okay. Oh, look, we have smileys in here. What the hell is that smiley? I don't think I've ever seen that one used before. There is not a whole lot on this. It is super basic. So I guess we'll just breeze through the rest of the stuff and just test out the speaker and all that. So multimedia, we've got voice recorder. Hello. This is recording with the HOSWN speedy super device thing. Can record for that amount of time. Hope it sounds good.
Hello. This is recording with the HOSWN speedy super device thing. Can record for that amount of time. Hope it sounds good.
I mean, it sounded okay. Also, it says Cho there, not choose. Are you all enjoying this so far? I hyped it up at the start and it's like, it's so disappointing. But once again, we're here to check if it has VoLTE. It may have it, but it may default back to 3G during calls. And then if it does actually have 4G, what processor is this using? So we've got a couple of things to check. Music player, saving the playlist. We've got BFG division. Let's do the speaker test. Oh, that's as loud as it gets. Oh, it's not loud at all. It's definitely not as loud as the Armor speaker that I recently took a look at. But come on, let's try. Oh boy. Yeah, that's pretty flat. There's no bass in there. It's just fairly standard, to be honest. I mean, it's a big speaker, but it doesn't have the power of a big speaker. Just sounds like any other normal welcome, to be fairly honest. Videos, we'll just see if it comes up with any videos on my micro SD card so we can test out the display, I guess. It can't open 3GP and it can't open MP4. That was multimedia. Let's go to tools where we've got calculator, which is a calculator. 2 plus 2 equals 4. That's quick maths. Yay. Torch on, torch off, torch on, torch off. Calendar looks like a calendar. That's good. Alarm clock is going to be blaring at your files. Phone, we have 16 megabytes of internal storage on the phone, which is not a whole lot. That's 1 MP3. You're lucky. Go to settings though, connectivity, SIM card, SIM settings, VoLTE calls is there. 4G and 2G, 4G preferred and 2G only. That's very interesting. Display settings, wallpaper, default. Oh, you have a circle and black and you can't even see how poor quality that is. Wow. It's just like a blob of pixels. Oh yeah, the keypad lights as well. There's no keypad backlight. There's none whatsoever. Unless there is, but it's so weak that it can't even shine through the buttons, perhaps? Alright, it's time for ringtones. Just a warning. Ringtones are going to be loud. If you don't like this, I'll display a timestamp to skip to past the ringtones. You've been warned, because I don't want you to be chilling at this in the background. All of a sudden you just hear da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god! If you don't know what that is, I don't think you listen to any music whatsoever. I didn't think I'd ever hear Blue by Eiffel 65 on here. What a time to be alive. What else have we got? Oh, what is that? Apart from it sounding very Mario Kart-like. And then it just stops it. No, I can't recognize that one. Ah! That's MediaTek, I believe. Oh my god! Okay, that hurt. Do you want to hear it again? No, you don't want to. Either a cat walked across a keyboard, or someone just pressed keys randomly and went, yep, that's a good tone. I thought that was the Arabic Nokia ringtone then. It would have been hilarious. Okay. That was very exciting. Well, we got to hear Blue in MIDI format. I hope you enjoyed that. What about the message tones? They're the same. Okay. Call settings? Anything here? Nope. Phone settings? Keyguard settings? Auto keyguard? Yep, that's all good. Security settings? Not a whole lot there. Date and time? Yep, looking good. Key function? Key up, key down, key left, key right. Yep, because you got shortcuts, quick dialing. Nothing there. SOS setting. I desperately need your help now. Oh, it does say Telstra. Oh, no way. Holy moly, it does actually register on Telstra. Are you serious? You're telling me that a $30 phone on AliExpress works perfectly fine, but yet the Australian government is blocking phones that are about $800 because they think they don't work here. Get your shit together. I'm going to give this a call, and this is going to be the ultimate test to see. I don't reckon it will, but let's just see. Nah. Nope. Okay. Doesn't work on Telstra. It may work on Vodafone though. Still though, the Australian government blocking phones is silly. They needed a better protocol for testing stuff. But if this works on Vodafone though, then we'll talk a bit further. I'm going to put Vodafone in the first slot, and we'll put Optus in the second one. I'm also thinking about those ringtones. I don't think we've got MediaTek. I think it's a Unisoc in this. Or something. Can't even change the boot animation either. It's just stuck as welcome. What was the boot up tone again? Like the Nokia? There you go. Now we wait. Might take a while. I'll go into... Oh, the keypad tones work now. Yay. I'll switch them off. So Sim 1 says no service, but Sim 2 has Optus. Oh, there we go. Got Vodafone there, and going there. There we go. Look at that. It says VoLTE on both. All right, let's try Optus. Come on, Optus. I know I said some bad things about you in the job lot. You can do it. Come on. No way. It works. Holy crap. Are you serious? Alright, explain that, Australian government. This is a cheap $30 phone off AliExpress with VoLTE. Working perfectly fine, but yet the government has blocked Xiaomi and stuff because they don't think they work. That is a heap of garbage. Not the phone. The phone is actually completely fine in that regards. Oh, you need a phone to text and make calls. It works on Optus. Let's try on Vodafone. I'll just make sure. I'll show you that's actually ringing. There you go. And there we go. Yep. I'll splice in a call test from this so you can hear what it sounds like. Have a listen to it, see what you think, and we'll move on. Testing the call quality of the HOSWN i22. This is what it sounds like on Optus with VoLTE, which is absolutely amazing for this. The earpiece is the actual speaker inside of this, so it sounds extremely loud. And while it's not the clearest, you can definitely hear what's going on, so I'm going to give this one a pass. But let's see how the microphone performs though. And the microphone on the HOSWN i22 sounds a little something like this, and from my testing it's pretty quiet, but for this cheapy phone, it'll do. It will honestly do. Can't really do much about the quality. It just works, but there you go. At least you've got to hear the call quality on the thing, which I think will happen. That is unbelievable. Because I've got an ROG phone too, that's blocked. I've got a bunch of other phones. I've got the Xperias that I will be showing in a video coming up. They've been blocked by Optus and Telstra, but not by Vodafone. I mean, they might get around to blocking this eventually, but they should have checked the IMEIs with the telecommunications and went, oh, this is a phone that doesn't work. Unless the IMEI belongs to something that does actually have VoLTE, perhaps. Feel free to explain that in any capacity, unless they've reversed it and I don't know about it. Let's try Telstra again, just one more time. We're the Australian government. We're going to block your phone. Oh yeah, but that cheap $30 one that you got from AliExpress, yeah, that's cool, man. That's fine. I think Telstra has incompatible bands. They're really picky with their networks, so this probably won't work, but I'll try it again just to see if VLC does come up. I can still review phones on the channel. It's just a matter of which ones are going to be blocked and which ones aren't going to be blocked. And this one is not. I know I'm ranting and raving about this, but the 3G shutdown has affected a lot of people, but it's this panic block that they've done which is affecting a lot more people. And to know that a $30 phone off AliExpress works fine with Optus and Vodafone at least is something. The rest of the phone is pretty much average. It doesn't do too much else. It's got a big speaker. It looks kind of cool. It's got a torch on it. It's very basic. I've made sure to register on Telstra, but VLTE doesn't kick in. So I have a feeling some bands are a little bit iffy with Telstra, and that's why that's not working. But I'm still thoroughly impressed it works with Optus and Vodafone. Apart from the VLTE and 4G thing, as I said, it is a fairly basic phone, but hey, I'm going to say it's worth it for 30 bucks if you need a phone for calls and texts. I mean, you could get a Nokia like this. I mean, it's pretty much exactly the same thing. The battery capacity in this also is questionable, 4800 milliamp hours. It may be. You don't really need a camera from one of these. Now, as a bit of a bonus, I'm going to do a drop test on this really quickly, just one drop, and we'll see if it does any damage. So I'll splice that in, and then we'll tear this down. The HOSWN i22 drop test. I'm just going to drop it from about 6 feet straight down to the ground, and we'll see if it stops working. All right, 3, 2, 1. Speaker grill flew off. It still works, but the speaker's dead. That's an easy fix though. Just got to take it apart again and fix it. But otherwise, no, it survived it. Haven't done the drop test as of yet. I hope it survived. I'm feeling the back cover's just going to fly off, or the speaker grill here is just going to fly off. Well, let's switch this off. It says goodbye. Bye-bye, buddy. Let's take this apart and have a look and see what chipset is in this. If it's MediaTek or if it's something else. Oh, there's also a QR code. Feel free to scan that and tell me where that takes you. I'm still baffled. I didn't think this would even have VLTE, and it does. Because yeah, there's a guy out there that bought a Chinese model of a Xiaomi, and that got blocked. But as I said, this might get blocked later in the future. I don't know, but it works on Optus and Vodafone perfectly fine. And popping the front off, where the LCD is just dangling, we get access to the board. There should be keypad lights on this. There is keypad lights. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see through the buttons at all. Yeah. That makes sense. Well, actually, that doesn't make sense, but I'll agree with it. And also, the speaker from the back is actually the earpiece, which I guess that also does make sense as well. Alright. Oh, well, I didn't really need to tear it down, because I just realized that the chips are right there. This is the quickest teardown that I've ever done, because there's the speaker there. Nothing too special. Does this say GT on it? No vibration motor in this as well, unless the speaker works as a vibration motor. That's all that's in this. Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting too much anyways, but let me now carefully take off the shielding and we'll see what processor is in this. Before I take the shielding off, I just want you to get a good look at that motherboard as well. Probably used in other devices, but yeah, there's like a button that would go there, some more connections over there. Could have also had a camera installed on it somewhere. Don't know where it would have connected though, but it could have been somewhere. Okay, that was really tedious to take off, but we have our answer. It is that. What is that? I have no clue what that is. ASR. Let me have a look at this. It's by ASR Micro. Supposedly that's 128 megs of RAM and 196 megabytes of storage. That is definitely a 4G chip with VLTE, which, as you've seen in the video, it works. ASR Micro. I've never heard of that brand before. I'm not going to question it because it works. Okay, now the true test is, did I destroy this or not? If it doesn't work, I destroyed it for science, okay? But it should do. I don't think I damaged it. Hey, it still works. So I'll display all the specs to the side of the device, so you get to know what's in this $30 device. Make sure the torch still works. Yep, still works. Speaker still works. Everything still works. I'll just make another call to it, just so it works. I'll see if it has a vibration motor too. No, the speaker doesn't work as a vibration motor, unfortunately. That's not good. Uh-oh. I fixed it. It's okay. I guess I can put the sticker inside of the phone to cover up the shielding. Oh, there's actually a sticker behind this sticker. Let's see what this says. Well, first we just have to make things factory. Oh man, look at that. You wouldn't even know. Perfect. Yeah, what does this say? That's what that says. i22 has a bunch of numbers there. 2023. Manufacturing date. Yeah, there's no Bluetooth with this either. Very, very basic. That is gonna do it for having a look at the cheapo i22 phone from AliExpress that said it had VoLTE. I doubted it, and it certainly did. I am honestly quite surprised by this device. Didn't think it would do what it advertised, and it did, which is kind of strange. An AliExpress item actually being described accurately. That's something new. If you made it this far, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to sit back and watch this. If you had to use timestamps, that's completely fine. That's why they're there. People probably just wanted to hear the call quality and stuff. That's no worries. And a massive thank you to these folks displayed on screen, which I'll say each of your names. Thank you to Ibrahim Dude, Damien0505, RyoGCM, Vishan, Amanath, One and Only Card Geek, Kenny S, Sharko TV, Luminism, Dennis, and Brian Martins. Thank you so much for doing what you do and donating during that live stream. And the other product I was going to purchase was a GooPhone i16 from DHgate. It's pretty expensive. Not too sure if I'll have a look at it or not. I'm thinking about it still. We'll have to see how it goes, but I might do that during December. Alright folks, I'm going to leave it here. I got other videos to work on for you all. I've got plenty of stuff to work on and stuff. It feels good being back and getting into the swing of things. Stay tuned for more random content from me. But in the meantime, take care. Stay safe. Be good people. And I'll see you all in the next one, which will be my Japan haul video. Part 1. There'll be 3 parts likely to it, because it goes on for way too long. But you'll see that soon. Till the next time I see you all, take care of yourselves and keep being awesome. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.